What's up, guys? So today's video, I just want to basically show you guys one of the things that I'm doing is I'm picking up 17-inch wheels for my truck. It's not an aesthetic thing, you know, it's not going to look any better, but basically what's going on is, I think I've mentioned before in some of the other videos, I have 24-inch wheels on my truck. I love them. I think they look great on the truck and they really make the truck stand out. But of course those wheels are heavier, wider, and bigger than your average wheel that would go on this truck. So I'm giving up, in my opinion, for the better looks, I'm giving up performance and fuel mileage to have those 24-inch rims on my truck. So basically I've located a set of 17-inch wheels. They just almost takeoffs of a truck. Apparently they're in really good shape and have good stock tires on them. I think they're just the stock Goodyear tires or whatnot, but 17-inch rims, so they're going to be as light as we can get for a factory wheel. Basically what we're going to do is, I've been telling you guys I want to take the truck to the track, but I feel like it's almost a little bit pointless taking it down the track with 24s on it, because it's going to kill it. So it's not going to set a good time with 24-inch rims on it. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can, which is getting those 17-inch wheels on the truck for when we go to the track days. Just for fun too, I think I do want to do one track day where we'll compare 24-inch wheels with the 17s on there and see what kind of difference it makes. And basically these 17-inch wheels, once we kind of burn out, we can do some fun stuff, you know, burnouts and whatever with the 17-inch wheels. But once we basically trash the rubber on these stock wheels with the stock rubber, then I'm going to go ahead and probably put some sort of drag radial or something on there, so that when the truck is pro-charged and it's making a ton of jam, that we can actually hook up at the strip. So that's kind of my plan with this. I'm getting these wheels for dirt cheap, guys, so maybe I'll do a video at some point on, you know, my resourcing and how I find parts and source stuff for cheap, because sometimes I make myself laugh on just the deals I find. So I'm getting 17-inch wheels, OEM wheels. They don't have TPMS sensors in them, but I think they're off 2017 or something like that, so they're pretty new, but they only have about 15,000 miles on the whole setup, the wheels and the tires. And I'm getting them for 250 bucks, so you can't even buy the rubber for that much, which is kind of a joke. So yeah, I'm pretty resourceful with that stuff, but I'm getting them, like I said, just for that reason, so that we can go to the drag strip and set some good times. And that's my plan. But let's go ahead, I'm driving there right now and I'll show you what I got. Alright guys, so we've got the wheels. I put them in the back, just load them up. Here's what they look like. So 17-inch, they're dirty, but they are in great shape. Still a ton of rubber left on them. Like I said, 250 bucks. I don't think I can go wrong. But I'm happy with them. Like I said, no TPMS sensors, but ton of rubber, good rims, no curb marks, and these are light. Even just lifting them up compared to my 24s, they were a lot lighter. So let's go ahead, get back, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what the plan is. Alright guys, so I got the wheels back. I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick wipe down. They do look very good. Hopefully you guys can see it on the camera. They're basically as new as you can get. And I mean, they have some couple marks on them, nothing too crazy, but let me give them a wipe down. I'm just going to wipe the one. I'm going to get them fully cleaned up afterwards. I know they're just going to be my technically race wheels, but I'm pretty happy for, I guess, what they are. So let me wipe this down and then we'll go over it real quick just to show you guys how clean and good these things are for 250 bucks. Okay, so this is them. I just gave them a quick wipe just with this cloth, but I probably could get them clean if I wanted to. There's some baked on brake dust that I'm scratching off with my nail here. So if I got some degreaser on them and whatnot, wheel cleaner, they would clean up to basically spotless. So hopefully you guys can see how much tread there is. There's quite a bit of tread. There was a claimed 15,000 miles on these tires. So I think these are gonna serve their purpose. I think we can go to the track easily with these and tear them up. I don't know how well they're gonna hook, but whatever, who cares? We'll get them super hot, super sticky, and we'll let it rip tater chips. So that's the plan with this. And let me explain a little bit more what's gonna happen. All right, so like I was explaining, these wheels are gonna end up going on the truck at some point. They're gonna be my technically race wheels. I know they're not race tires, but we're gonna be using them for that purpose so that I'm not smoking those 24-inch tires, which are obviously expensive. And at the same time too, these are gonna be lighter. They're gonna make the truck quicker for the strip so we can get some decent quarter-mile times. So what I'm gonna do is probably in the next week or two, you guys are gonna see that I'm gonna take this to the track. I'm gonna mount up these wheels and we'll see what kind of times we're setting right now before we do headers, and then I might, do a pass with the stock throttle body and my bored out throttle body, and we'll see what kind of differences we can see. Maybe we'll try stock tune versus the can tune Diablo Sport. So there's a lot of cool content. I know a lot of people are itching for that Pro Charger, but I want to get a lot of this stuff out of the way so I can give you guys some answers for, I don't expect all you guys to want to put a Pro Charger on your truck, so I want to get all the facts, hopefully facts, out of the way and do some of this research and give you guys some numbers so that for most of you guys that are just going to end up putting, an intake and a tune, or an intake, a tune, and a throttle body, you guys can see what it's going to do down the track. And, I'm not going to BS you guys. I'm just going to show you what it is. So we'll do that. That's what I want to do. So I know, trust me, I want to have that Pro Charger on there just as much as you guys, but at the same time, I think we should get this stuff done and kind of run some tests, because unless you guys know of something that I don't, there's not too much information out there on all these little mods and what they actually do, and some real world data without somebody behind the camera that's trying to sell you something, which I'm not. So that's kind of my take on it. I do have some other stuff too. I want to figure out some giveaways, so I'm going to be kind of giving away some of the stuff that I've been testing. It's just from my own my own funds. Nobody's backing this stuff up, but basically some of the bulbs and stuff, I have some spare stuff, so I want to kind of do a giveaway for you guys. So the guys that are supporting the channel, we'll set something up so that some of the stuff, it's not gonna be anything huge or expensive, as far as money goes, but just some stuff to thank you guys for your support so far, and hopefully get some of these parts on your truck as well. So I'm gonna be doing some stuff like that, like I said, just small bulbs and stuff like that, and hopefully you guys don't already have them, and I can help you guys out with that. But as always guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.